So you're planning an event, a business event. There will be experts delivering presentations at this event, and there will be an audience who is listening and watching the presentation. And at the end of every one of these talks or presentations, there will be a 5-minute Q&A session for questions and answers. Sounds good. So far, so normal, right? Well, it's not good, actually. I think this traditional model tends to prioritize content over something that I think is much more valuable, and that is the other two C's. Contribution and collaboration. Now, I was talking to a prospective client recently, and I mentioned my views on this, that I think we should allow a lot more attendee involvement, collaboration, and so on, giving more time for attendees to get involved. And they sort of pushed back and said, well, if you do that, how do you legislate for the chatty Cathys? So they were talking about the people they believe dominate group discussion time at event sessions with long-winded opinions. And basically, if this is really a common issue at the events that you are running, then I would suggest that your event is not providing enough opportunities for your attendees to contribute. If you've listened to even a fraction of what I tend to bang on about, you'll know that I talk about the human need to be seen and heard. And the traditional event model that I described above really is focusing on the expert educational content being fed to your audience, pushed out to your audience. But I think the really effective way to get your education is by tapping in to the collective intelligence of the room, because the experiences and the insights and the diverse perspectives of your audience in whatever industry or business your event is about will actually help create richer discussions and connections. We're not students being lectured at university by an expert. We're not doing a degree and going to lectures. We're actually people working in the job, in the industry, in the businesses that your events are working towards, are trying to be successful in. And I would go as far as to say that you have a lot more people attending your event who are experts than potentially some of the illustrious speakers that you have on your stage. So why wouldn't you want to hear from all the experts as well? Another way of looking at this, I suppose, is a specific word. Now, if we could take this word out, it could be a game changer. And I'm thinking of the word audience here. If you take the word audience out of the equation when we talk about events, things could be different. Now, the issue with it is that it just immediately makes you think of a mass of people watching and listening passively, maybe clapping, maybe laughing, but not, doing stuff. And that the real performer is the on-stage person. And I kind of think, could we not think about everybody as coming to an event as a contributor, not just the people that are the invitees on the stage? Because if you actively participate in something, then you're going to feel much more part of it. You're going to be much more invested in what happens as a result. And of course, you're going to feel valued, which then means you've enjoyed it more, and you're just going to go away having had a better experience, formed better connections. Everything is just going to be that much better.